we were having a conversation because we're having an issue with the ads popping up for this beautiful podcast, and we're talking about CFB25. I'm literally saying out loud,
how great of a game it's been.
This intro is really taken away from me enjoying some CFB25 against you and maybe some of the boys after we're done. And then I said, it's all I thought about all weekend. It's really one of those games where I'm so happy. I'm happy it's not at my house because my family would be ignored. Every single chance I got, I would go play that game. And so the fact that it's in a place where I can't like just go get it and go play it.
Access it.
I can't access it. I like that.
However, I think we figured out that you just have an Xbox One. You don't have an Xbox One X or S series.
Yeah,
which is what you need to have CFB.
Yeah, but
hey, I hear you.
I don't need to be here, dude.
I hear you.
I know. I hear you hearing me, but I want you to hear me that you're hearing the wrong thing.
Understood.
No, I don't think you're understanding.
No, this is great to have for your wife and kids watching this. I understand.
All right.
I'm picking it up.
Okay.
I got you.
I see what you did.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. But yeah, dude, that game is it's conquered my mind without even being in my house.
Dude, it is incredible.
It is awesome. And I was the one, and I think we can look back at the last few episodes before it came out, very pessimistic about the gameplay, and it was going to be more like Madden. I was on the end of show me, don't tell me type of mentality. And they've showed. I love it. I've watched a lot of clips on different things.
Ooh.
And people, there's real gamers out there, because I am not a real gamer. There are real.
Shut up, Kurt Bankert.
Okay.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Kurt Bankert. He's a gamer. He was a cute quarterback for the Packers.
Okay.
He streams a lot. He's big in the streaming community. And he is an absolute savage, apparently, on all football games. He kind of teaches football through the lens of video games.
I think I probably stumbled across.
I'm sure you have, because he's one of the leading forces of playing this game online.
It is, but he's probably one of the people that bitched about some of the glitches and stuff like that. But I think the game is over. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome game, and
you're kind of the king of the shop right now.
I guess I am. I don't know how. I have no fucking clue how I am the king of this shop. I am so bad at these types of video games. Yet
I think you and Mitch are gonna have to figure it out.
I did see a clip because you played me Texas A&M, and it obviously didn't go your way. I saw a clip being like Texas A&M is one of the worst teams to play with.
People have their opinions on shit.
Yeah, is that still your team?
No, it's Alabama.
Of course, it's Alabama. That's crazy, right?
Alabama, I don't even think is a top 5 team. Overall wise, they might be 5.
They're top 10.
I'll tell you what, I was playing over the weekend, and Sherm had it highlighted up there. This number 2, this linebacker for Georgia, is an absolute menace.
What's his real name? Can I get his real name?
I don't know, but he looks...
Okay.
He's bringing it up.
He looks...
I mean, this kid...
Smale?
Small Mondon Jr.?
I don't think there's no A. It's Smale. Smale. Smale Mondon Jr. And I think Smale would appreciate me saying his name correctly like that.
This young man is a thoroughbred in the game. He's got to be a first round. He's got to be a day one type of cat in next year's draft.
I mean, first off, this is a zesty ass photo of this boy right here.
Dude.
That being said, he looks incredible.
This young man was
you see the hips popped out a little bit in that wrist movement. That's strong.
He was running the double mug package. Smile Monday.
Oh, that's fun.
He was running the double mug package to where he's up in the A gaps, and he's running cover 0 every play. And he does a great job as a linebacker, like knowing the slide's coming to you, he's not going to get the sack. He bails right away. And guess right, I have no clue, but he knew every time what receiver I wanted to throw to in this cover 0, and he would run and pick this shit off and take it to the house.
Was it a 3-3 cover 0?
3-3 cover 0.
So there, I saw some hacks on the game. Like, these are the best
Double
defenses.
mug.
And it was Ohio State versus
face.
Georgia, and Georgia, the number 2 kid, he was usually basically using 3-3 double mug, and he was taking the defensive ends, and he'd take one to the strong side and move it into the B gap, and he would have double mug with the nose as well.
Yeah, he was doing something. It was haunting me. I wanted to put my controller through the TV. So I'm thinking, how are you running the same double mug 0 blitz every fucking play?
And the Smale guy, I don't know him personally. This is the first time I'm really seeing him. But when you're a child and you think, I'm going to start playing football, and you start seeing football players and you think someday I'm going to look like that.
Yeah.
Smale is that.
Yeah. He might be. Hey, sure. While we're talking about him too, like see where he's ranked as far as like linebackers in the draft next year goes.
And where's he from? Where's he
Dallas,
from?
Georgia.
There's a Dallas, Georgia.
Yeah.
Learning something new every day, boys. Learn
But
something new every single day.
But yeah, I've been rocking with Bama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it
Dude,
working?
it's hard to play with like when you're playing online, they separate it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 teams. And there's probably only 8 to 10 tier 1 teams. But dude, if you play with anybody in their tier 2 and you're playing somebody in that tier 1 level, it is hard to kind of
You have to
move the
legit
ball.
be skilled.
Yeah.
You have to be very skilled at the game to
Yes.
be able to
Yeah.
handle that kind of process.
There was a cat. I wish I could give him a quality shout out. I didn't have my headset on, but he was kind of talking to me through the screen. And he said my username and he was like, "Is this Will Compton from Bussin With The Boys?" And then he was like, "Man, you trash. Like you are fucking trash. You need to go back on this podcast and talk about this asshole." And then at the very end, he was like, "Oh, the smelly rabbit, you can't catch the smelly rabbit." He would intercept the ball and just start playing like all these little. He would start changing his voice and just mock me the entire time.
Oh.
He's like, "Man, I hope this is Will Compton Bussin With The Boys." He's like, "Oh, the smelly rabbit, you can't get the rabbit. You can't get the rabbit."
He's watching this right now, so happy. You've justified every single bit he's
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
done in his
yeah.
head just by that.
And I was like clenching my fist, just mad, like this motherfucker. He'd catch the ball right when he'd catch it. Be like, "Oh, I wasn't even trying to go there. Oh, the rabbit, you tried to catch a rabbit." This motherfucker.
How many hours did you play this weekend?
Maybe 30 minutes tops.
Come on. Hey. I'm picking up what you put down. 30 minutes. You played only 30 minutes. You're a family man.
I sent Garrett a screenshot because I saw he was playing. I'll show you what I'm ranked in the world right now.
There's world rankings.
Mind you, like at any given time online, there's over 600, 700,000 people online.
It's not bad.
It's
not a bad number at all.
Show the screen.
You top 50,000
28,000.
and one. 28,001. That's impressive.
Hold on.
You're 1%.
I'm getting better. But here's what happens too in the online world. You might score a touchdown the open drive, somebody will quit. They'll quit right away. They'll leave the game.
That's
Or
lame.
you score and then they throw a pick on their first drive or throw a pick in the first quarter, whatever. They quit. So guys will quit fairly quickly.
That's not the kind of generation we want growing up
No,
playing
not at
ball.
all. So a lot of this stuff's kind of padded. They're not like seeing the game through whatsoever.
Are you one of those guys?
No, the only time I'll quit is like if they're up on me like 21 in the fourth quarter. So that way it's like I know I'm not going to come back and win this game. So let me do us both a favor, get out of it, and then I can get into another game.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the guy who was telling me the smelly rabbit, he wanted me to quit. He's like, "Bro, can you just quit, man, so we can both move on?" And I fucking played every snap, dude.
Dude, Smail Mondin, he's a senior. He's at 89 on CFB25.
He's a stud.
How is he at 89 when the highest ranked player is at 96? Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, because that Will Johnson kid from Michigan, he's the highest rated. So I guess that all pans out. That all makes sense. Can I tell you something about CFB and I think where your faults are?
Yeah.
You're too smart. You're too much of a football mind. You understand the game of football too much. So when it becomes into a virtual reality world, you are using motions, doing hot routes, and not taking into account that this is a video game and you just kind of got to press buttons sometimes. You're looking at coverages. You're looking at you.
But I'm also not a quarterback. I would also say I'm just
You're not a
maybe
coverage.
I'm not a good quarterback
But
right now.
you're a man who's worn the green dot before. And so you have a lot on your plate and you understand tendencies, you understand trips, 2x2, all this stuff, back offset, where's the Y at, all of those things, motioning to figure out if it's in zone or if it's man. There's been so many times where I'll just pick a defense because I don't really know defenses like that. I was always taught just to watch the safeties and understand the tendencies, but never like this is cover 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. I'll run Tampa 2, which is a very basic defense. And you'll be like, "Oh, you were in Tampa there. You were in whatever here. Oh, you brought the nickel off the edge." It's just like you just see things that I think you start playing a chess game versus someone who's playing checkers, and that becomes your downfall.
I'm just not very good going through progressions. I get scared.
See ghosts.
Yeah, right when my first one gets taken away. It happened with Mitch last week. I was playing him. I was like, I'll even know that somebody's standing there and I'll still throw and think like, what if? And they'll still pick the ball up. Literally, Mitch stood there in the hook curl area, and I throw it right to him. And I was like, that is the example. I watched you not even move.
You watch the defender not do anything. You're like,
Because
maybe
in
if I
my
throw this
head,
ball at him, he'll get out of the way.
I'm bad at pre-snap. This is where I'm going with the ball.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
Don't
You want to be a guy that has the game come to you. You want to like be like water.
Yeah.
You want to flow with it. You don't want to just be like, this is where I'm going.
Yeah. I'll also tell you
round
this
hole.
too. I have yet to beat Michigan in the game,
Oh, even when you're playing.
even when I'm playing online.
What's the deal with that? It's
I
those
don't
two
know.
defensive linemen.
Dude, honestly, they do have a great D line, but what's his name? Mason Graham.
Yeah,
He is such a stud on that game,
yeah,
and I don't know how to stop him.
yeah. He's really good. That for 79 kids, really good. Both those guys might be first round draft picks this year. Like both top 20 picks.
And knowing
Mason might even be a top 15, top
And
10
knowing
pick.
Mason can get pressure up the middle, like you're not able to step up or do anything, and he just tosses motherfuckers
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah, dude. Mason's got that question mark ethnicity too. You don't. Is he light skinned or is that a white kid?
Oh, he's white.
You think so?
Oh, he's full on Caucasian, dude.
I don't think so, man. I think there might be a dash of something going on in there.
That's a young man who drinks Natty Light all weekend.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a better picture. I don't know, dude.
Well,
I
just
don't
because
wanna
he's got a
get-
little taper, he's just trying to be cool with the boys.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Can we look
I've
him
been
up?
that- I've
Can
been
we
that
look him
cat.
up? Can we look up his Wikipedia? I want to see if this kid's full white.
I don't know how many pictures you need to see.
I don't know. Dude. I see tendencies to where. Yep. Well, he's white. Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's as white as it gets. Man, even his dad's like literally in the dictionary. You look up Caucasian male. That's it.
Yeah.
His mom's got some Italian in her.
Mr. Graham, what do you do? Sell insurance.
No
What'd you do?
question about it. This guy, yep, salesman. Well,
Overall fun game.